Get ready for sticker shock at the grocery store. The average shopper will see a 2.5% increase in the shopping bill. But as Newsday's Carrie Babbitt found out, some manufacturers are opting to take a different route to keep prices the same.
From eggs to milk and bread, the essentials are rising, and we're not just talking loaves.
It's never a good thing when it costs more to live, but it's a thing we have to live with.
As costs from wholesalers increase, food sellers are left with not much choice. And Musser's Market's customers like Arthur Faircloth and Karen McElhenney are paying the price, literally.
I have 2 small children, and the rising costs decreases my ability to be able to spend my money in other areas that I would like to, like for my children and for their activities.
A number of food companies are choosing to not pass along the extra cost to customers. They are instead shrinking the size of their product.
They all have cotton in them.
Every hour, clothing manufacturer Brian Whiteman does something he almost never did before.
It's at $1.40.
He checks cotton prices. Cotton, which stayed at a steady price for years, now is on a tear, up 100% in little more than a year.
Cotton prices are out of control right now.
Whiteman makes pockets for high-end jeans. A year ago, a roll of cotton cost him $230. Today, it's $350, $120 more per roll. It's hitting him, well, in his pocket.
Are you eating that loss?
Sometimes I have to, but it's gotten to the point where people have to start raising prices, and it's affecting everybody.
And it's not just cotton. While overall inflation has been flat in this recession, commodities, the things we grow to wear and eat, are climbing high with no end in sight.
Coffee beans jumped 60% in the past year. Starbucks, which already had raised the price of some fancy coffees as much as 30 cents, announced it's raising prices again. What else is popping up? Corn, up 39%. Wheat, soybeans, sugar all cost more, forcing food giants General Mills, Kellogg, and Kraft to boost prices. In fact, almost everything in your grocery cart is up this year. Eggs by 11%. Bread, meat, poultry, milk, all up. Butter jumped 19% since September. Add up just these staples and you're paying $1.59 more than a year ago, and they're likely to keep climbing.
The last few months we've seen a lot of the costs that go into food production rise pretty dramatically, and so our forecasts for 2011 are for higher prices.
Blame supply. With about 1 out of every 5 bushels of corn going to make ethanol, there's less for food and feed. Floods in Pakistan washed out cotton fields. Blame demand. Increasingly rich Chinese and Indians are buying more of everything. The ripple effect? There's less of everything. So Americans should expect to pay more, especially for food and fashion.